battle through the heavens. Chapter 89. A silent blade under the silver moonlight. Following the narrow escape from the Jiali clan's suppression, thanks to Xiaoxian's protection, the fierce confrontation finally subsides into a heavy silence. As the silver moonlight drapes over a sleeping Wutan city, Xiaoyan remains awake to contemplate the true extent of the power he must master.
The moon hung high in the ink-black sky, draping the world in a thin veil of silver. It was a night of heavy shadows and quiet mystery. Wutan City had fallen into a deep slumber. The chaos of the day had faded into a thick, humid silence. Deep within the houses lining the darkened streets, the muffled sounds of life continued behind closed doors, but the air outside remained still. Xiao Yan lay flat on his back in his room within the Shao estate. His dark eyes tracked the moonlight on the ceiling, a cold glint hardening in his pupils.
Master, in your current state, what is the limit of your strength?
A lazy voice drifted from the black ring on his finger.
Why do you ask?
A brief pause followed before Yao Lao spoke again.
I am only a spirit now, but with the heavenly flame, I can handle a few Da Do Shi or Do Ling small fry without much trouble.
Xiao Yan felt a grim satisfaction tighten his chest. A sharp, icy light flickered in his gaze.
You want to kill that boy from earlier?
Yao Lao asked, a hint of surprise in his tone.
Liu Shi isn't worth that much worry.
Xiao Yan pushed himself up, his movements slow and deliberate.
The 2-month deadline is coming. I am losing patience with the Jiali clan. If I kill their alchemist, they lose their market. Without those healing medicines, their influence will wither. They won't be a threat to my family anymore.
Is it just impatience?
Yao Lao chuckled, the sound echoing in Xiao Yan's mind.
You are usually a calm boy. It seems you care quite a bit for that girl, Shunner. That boy merely acted like a pig toward her, and now you want his head. You're quite the jealous one.
Xiao Yan's face burned. Heat crawled up his neck as his thoughts were laid bare.
I don't have time to play games with them. Even if I hadn't seen him today, I would have found another way.
Fine, fine.
Yao Lao laughed, the sound full of mockery. Xiao Yan rolled his eyes and exhaled a sharp breath.
If we move now. I am a spirit, so I will borrow your hands.
Yao Lao's voice turned serious. Xiao Yan nodded and leaped from the bed. He pulled a heavy black cloak from his storage ring and threw it over his thin frame. The dark fabric swallowed his silhouette, turning him into a shapeless shadow.
Go! I will wrap your body in my soul power. No one will sense your breath.
Xiao Yan slipped to the window like a thief, checking the courtyard before dropping into the night. He didn't hit the ground. A surge of cold power erupted from the ring, catching him midair. He kicked off against the empty atmosphere, gliding through the dark like a silent hawk. He vanished into the gloom, heading straight for the Jialier compound. It was a perfect night for a killing. Inside the Jiali clan's main hall, the lamps burned bright. Jiali B sat with a dark, brooding expression, until Lu Shi spoke.
Can you really refine another type of pill?
Jiali B asked, his voice shaking with sudden hope. Liu Shi leaned back, a smug grin plastered on his face. He took a slow sip of tea, his eyes brimming with arrogance.
Aside from healing medicine, I can make something perfect for mercenaries. Power pills. For a short time, they increase the user's strength by 10%.
Jia Li Bi's face lit up. With a product like that, they could reclaim the market and crush the Xiao clan's momentum once and for all.
But
Liu Shi added, his eyes narrowing.
my deal was only for healing medicine.
Jolly B was an old fox. He knew exactly what the man wanted.
What is your price, Liu Shi?
I know your situation is tight, so I won't ask for gold.
Liu Shi's eyes turned predatory.
I want that girl, Zhao Shuner. Bring her to me.
The smile on Jolly B's face froze. His jaw tightened.
Li Shi, if we touch a member of the Zhao clan, Zhao Zhan will declare war. This won't be a business struggle anymore. There will be blood in the streets.
Li Shi tapped his fingers on the table.
That isn't my concern. Use force or use drugs. I don't care. I want her. Bring her to me, and you get your pills.
Jia B's pulse throbbed in his neck. He forced a strained smile.
Let me think on it. I will give you an answer tomorrow.
Think fast.
Liu Shi stood up and walked out, his stride arrogant.
Your families are already at each other's throats. What is one more grudge?
He headed for the back courtyard, his mind already wandering toward the servant girls waiting in his room. Jia B watched him disappear, his face twisting into a mask of pure hatred.
That fool!
He spat.
He'll end up dead because he can't keep his head out of a woman's lap.
In a darkened bedroom in the back of the compound, Xiaoyan watched from a hidden corner. A young woman lay unconscious on the bed, her thin nightclothes revealing far too much skin.
He's coming.
Yao Lao's voice was a mere thread of sound. Xiaoyan pressed himself deeper into the shadows, his breathing shallow and silent. The door creaked open. Liu Shi walked in, his lecherous laugh filling the room.
Baby, I'm back. Prepare yourself.
Xiaoyan felt a surge of disgust. He tightened his grip, ready to strike.
Do it, master.
Wait! Something is wrong.
Yao Lao's voice barked in his mind. Xiaoyan froze. Cold sweat broke out on his brow. He didn't move a muscle.
To your left!
Xiaoyan turned his head slowly toward the window, his heart hammered against his ribs. The window was open. A girl in a gold dress sat on the sill, her pale, smooth legs dangling in the silver moonlight. She looked like a goddess descended from the stars, beautiful and terrifying. Xiaoyan's throat went dry.
Zuner?